Hey everyone, I trust that you're doing amazing. So, this video is about being your perfect magnetic self. So, I posted this morning or this afternoon or evening, it depends on which time zone you live in, about how you are a magnet and magnets don't chase, magnets attract. I am watching this series on Gaia, Netflix for nerds, and I love it. And it's about being superhuman. It's a series. You can also watch it on Amazon Prime. And this woman, I forgot her name, she got interviewed by this guy, I think his name is Michael, from Inspire Nation a couple of months ago. And it's also a really nice interview to watch. Corinne something. Yeah, if I think about it, I will put the link in the description so you can check it out as well. And what was really amazing and cool to see is that she proves scientifically the things that we already know and the things that Neville says and the things that Seth say and the things that Abraham Hicks says. Um, yeah, and that is we're all connected. Everything everything that we send out is actually leaves an imprint. Um, we vibrate at a certain level, and the level we vibrate at is also the level we emit a certain frequency, which can be picked up and which is reflected in matter. And there were three things that I found super interesting. So, one was a guy who had made a connection between the emotions you have and the images that you see and the sounds that you hear, so audio visual. So that was really crazy amazing to see that. They took an actress and he told the actress go into a stressful feeling and then later going to a happy feeling, and you could hear and see how that looked and how that sounded. And I thought, oh my God. And he just made it visual because this is happening all day, every day, but we're not constantly being shown feedback. We see the feedback in other things, like in things we call our lives, but you don't have an audio visual presentation as he made. Like, a whole life is an audio visual representation of what's going on inside of us. But the one that he made was completely different from what we usually see. Then there was a voice, how do you say it, a voice scientist, let's say it like that. And he asked a woman who was very much in her purpose, doing the thing that she loved. The only thing missing in her life were children. And he asked her to talk about the children that she hasn't given birth to yet, and about her purpose and her passion. And you could see this was also made into a visual representation. And you could see how when she spoke about the children, I could also hear it in her voice, by the way, how the image was not so beautiful and kind of distorted. And you could see when she spoke about her purpose, how it was all of a sudden very harmonic. And I thought, wow, this is so, of course we already knew it, but it's so cool to see it. And the voice thing I actually didn't know. Like, of course, like it makes total sense because a voice is also a vibration, an expression, something that comes from the being. So it also has a tone and an emotion and everything to it that creates. And then there was this thing with, I'm sorry, I forgot the name, I think it's kinesis, where you can move object by intentions alone. And so they did it with three people, the interviewer or the one who's making this series, the researcher, and a friend of the interviewer, a girl who's an actress. And you could see, or he first, the researcher first told that it only works when you relax and surrender. So you have to have an intention, but when you're like, move, nothing happens. And when you open up, you open your heart and you are relaxed and you connect to the thing through love and you send it love, it starts to move. You could also see that him and her, like his object and her object, were connected. As soon as hers started to move, his started to move. So they also made a connection. And to see all these things literally happen, on the screen, it was mind blowing. So, yeah, very, very, very interesting. Yeah, this is it. This is what I have for you today. Maybe an update. I'm reading the book Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and it is so good. And I know not all of you are like, I've time to read this because I don't know what is going on in your life, but not everyone has time for this. I will definitely share some things from there soon. I just started, so I don't feel, it doesn't feel time to share anything from it yet. And yeah, I wish you a wonderful day. I wish you lots of magic. And if you have some spare money and time, then I would definitely get a subscription on Gaia. Have a beautiful day, and I see you soon. Ciao.